Welcome to today's Operation Greatness Freeing the Matrix Parasite Cleansed Focused Wealth Immersion Action Pod number 66. Today's show is Are You Allowing Wealth or Obstructing It? The only limitation you've ever had, you imposed on yourself. When you hear those words, how does that hit you? What's coming up for you immediately? Because that's what your body mind system is saying, well, yeah, this is what I need to give my attention right now. So, how are you responding to those words? Let me run that by you again so you can really feel this. And I want you to really feel this because the feelings are the indication. It's kind of like the notification on your phone of something out of balance, not in harmony, misaligned, for you to right that area and no longer block money, wealth, success, happiness, fulfillment, meaning, well-being, everything that you want in life. So hear these words again and really feel your notification system and bring that to your awareness and take action to adjust that, make the shift required. So let me ask you this right now, and you respond to it and notice what comes up for you. Are you allowing wealth or obstructing it? The only limitation you have ever had, you imposed on yourself. Okay, so let's break that down. After you have thoroughly saw or looked into or felt and all of that, the feelings that are arising within you right here. So, do you have the response of, yeah, I don't have the sense that I deserve money or happiness or love or joy or even peace? How common is that today? Do you feel like, yeah, I was so distracted. I've been so overwhelmed. I've been so busy. I've been so stressed that I wasn't on my A game, that I wasn't really showing up. Do you see, okay, so let's be careful about not continuing anything that doesn't serve us by using the verbiage of something happening currently. No, this was the situation in your life. It's not in your life right now because you are in command of your life. You are determining which direction you are moving and how you are showing up, how present you are with life. So be here now. That's where you are in your power. That's where you are commanding your destiny. So anything that we're considering here, seeing, recognizing that was in play until now, until you looked at this, until you saw this, and you got out of your own way. It really is as simple as that. Don't get in your head, don't get in your mind, don't be on the hamster wheel of thinking and analyzing, thinking and analysis. No, this is you feeling the answers because this is your body, mind, spirit showing you where you were holding yourself back, limiting yourself, obstructing your success, happiness, joy, fulfillment, well-being, peace of mind, prosperity, meaning, impact, and contribution, which is meant to be yours. This is why you are here, to be of greater service to more people. So, where were you standing in the way of your divine design, duty, destiny, dharma? How you are here to help people, be of greater service. So you could say this is about you right now. Are you allowing wealth or are you obstructing it? And yet I really want you to be aware of where your pattern was because of your old beliefs. Because then any belief that was there that didn't serve you, it's time to let that go. So, do you have at play right now, and now you're no longer continuing that old belief? So, let's think of that more in terms of did you have that belief that you are unworthy, or that you don't deserve what you want, or that you're incapable of having that achievement? That, I mean, it could be like in the romantic sense, that ideal lover, that ideal partner, or in the financial sense, which we're mainly focusing on here, that you don't have what it takes to become successful. Then if you had any of these old programs, then really be clear about that, because that was all based on a story that you made up when you were, like, maybe when you were 6 years old. And, like, I mean, let's be honest, because we have to look at this openly and honestly, be truthful of ourselves, with ourselves, and to accurately see the situation. Like when you were a 6 year old child, you were entirely dependent upon, in my case, it was my parents. In your case, I hope you had a mom and dad who loved each other and were honorable and respectful and responsible as parents, and they took care of you and they did their best to raise you. And yet, if they were under a scarcity, fear, lack programming, which, I mean, let's be honest, this world, well, this, no, let's even, okay, let's make a distinction there. This world is abundant because God is infinite and unlimited. I mean, God is the word that I use to describe the infinite and unlimited. And so I mean, literally, you're swimming in oceans of abundance, oceans of love, oceans of prosperity, oceans of wealth, oceans of creativity. You could say you're swimming in God. I mean, that's what omnipresence means, right? Present everywhere. There is nowhere God is not, especially and included within you, because you are God's instrument for miracles, after all. You are God's gift to the world. And by you being that gift, that's requiring you to yes, you, to allow God in your life to be of greater service to more people. And there's no limit to how much good you can do in the world. I mean, you could say there's a limit of 8 billion people you can transform, and yet there's how many of those 8 billion people will create more people, and you can serve all of them and everyone they create as well. So that's unlimited. There's no limit to how much good you can do in being of greater service. And that's honoring you, that's honoring God, that's honoring, well, let me share this quote with you. That's honoring your life, which is your purpose to be of service to as many people as you can. So, this quote that I really love, I've mentioned this in, I don't know, 5 or 6 other podcasts, I think. The quote is, and I don't remember who said it originally, I don't remember his name anymore. In the first two, I think it's early on, like podcast number 1 or 2 or 3, we go through his quote, and I attribute it to him, so you can look back there if you want. The quote is, and really hear this message too, and notice what comes up for you as you hear these words as well. Your life is God's gift to you. What you do with your life is your gift to God. That, I'm getting chills here. Are you feeling that as well? That quote will transform your life by you truly hearing those words and living them. Will you do that from right here, this point moving forward? Let me repeat that, and you can really feel those words. Your life is your gift from God. What you do with your life is your gift to God. So, what are you doing with your life? You're being of greater service, right? Because that's why you are here. You are here for a very specific reason, which is to contribute meaningfully to, and then you fill in the blank there with your intuition, with your knowing. You're here to make a profound impact on what or whom? Maybe it's dolphins, maybe it's fish, maybe it's elderly people, maybe it's children, maybe it's animals, maybe it's dogs, maybe it's cats, maybe it's lions, maybe it's bees, maybe it's single mothers who were beaten by their partners and they're raising two children. Who are you here to serve? You are here to be an inspired leader. You're here to make a difference to others. You have so much love within you to give, and you're here to give it. And I'm just feeling this with I'm getting chills here, just being present with you right here. Are you feeling this yourself? So you're seeing how you have so much love within you to share. You have so much to contribute meaningfully to others, and they need you. They need you. And the only thing standing in your way of that fulfillment to the full extent you can contribute meaningfully to others was you, was that old story, right? So you recognize that, right? You're aware of that, and it's very clear to you that that is an absolute knowing that you have. So are you willing to move past that story now and to no longer obstruct all of the wealth, success, happiness, money meant to be yours? Because you need that money, that success, that wealth, that prosperity to be of greater service, to contribute more meaningfully, because that's your whole life is about that contribution. Your life is God's gift to you. What you do with your life is your gift to God. So by hearing that quote and being that gift, you are God's gift to the world after all, so be it. So by devoting your whole life to how can I be of greater service to more, and then whatever that is it dolphins or is it whales or is it children or is it moms, or maybe you're here as a strong male to help other men become strong men again. Whatever is your divine design, duty, destiny, dharma, be that leader, because you don't have any limitation other than what you impose upon yourself. So why would you want to impose any limitation on yourself? It's because you don't believe in yourself, because you did not before now. And now that you see, wow, It's such a gift that I have this body and then I am healthy and I'm strong and I'm fit and I'm focused and I'm in my center and I'm in my power and I'm blocking all distractions. I'm saying no to all of the temptations that would weaken me, make me small, limit me in any way. I'm walking away from all of that. I'm focused. I'm here to serve, and I'm serving, and I'm leading, and I'm inspiring, and I'm transforming, and I'm liberating everyone I am blessed to be able to serve. That's how I want you to live your life because you are strong, because you are God's instrument for miracles, after all. You are God's gift to the world. Own that, accept that, see that, receive that, be that gift. So if your whole focus is on how can I be of greater service to more people, that feels right to you, right? Because it is how you are here to live. How can I be a stronger leader, a stronger parent, a stronger teacher, a stronger mentor, a stronger example? That's why you're here. So be that. So you're working on yourself. You're overcoming that old story. So let's go back to that question. Are you allowing wealth or obstructing it? Because think of yourself as like the hollow flute. It's called shakuhachi flute in Japanese. And if you're leading your own Operation Greatness chapter in your community, and it would be very beneficial and auspicious for you to do that, that's part of our freeingthematrix.com mastermind, then you're seeing the video for this Operation Greatness show, and I'm holding up a shakuhachi flute. Think of that as the hollow flute where you are allowing God to work through you to be that blessing in the lives of everyone you are destined to serve. So your work, I mean, this is really key, so I want you to really live by this. Your work is receiving God, opening fully, like the question we're asking, considering here is, are you allowing wealth or obstructing it? So you're opening fully to God, the infinite, unlimited, seeking full expression through you in your life. That's your work, is opening fully, not obstructing God, the infinite, unlimited in any way, because your purpose is extending God in the world, allowing God to completely work through you to lead, inspire, transform, and liberate the world. Everyone you are here to serve, like all of your online friends, for example, right now, right here, how much would you serve them by leading them into this action pod number 66? Are you allowing wealth or obstructing it? And by you being part of our freeingthematrix.com mastermind, being a key leader in our freeingthematrix.com mastermind, for example, by you going to the About tab and clicking on the Invite People link and using that link in all of the posts you are making as you are leading, inspiring, transforming, and liberating every one of your online friends. How much would you be serving them? And that would be a way for you to allow financial freedom money into your life. I mean, if you right now went back to the beginning of this action pod number 66, are you allowing wealth or obstructing it? And you paused and reflected on each point here, and then you shared your thoughts and feelings about each point. Like you could say, yeah, when Dan asked me to think about what my story was about why I don't have all the money that I want right now, that took me back to when I was 10 years old and someone like my mom said blank, whatever story. And I mean, like, what comes to mind for me is like one example, which I've shared in another show, was I was really excited about, I invested like $14,500, I think it was, or 15,500 or something. And it was like on this business system, and I was going to make more money from this. Like within the first month, I would already pay off like my first payment on this system that I put on a credit card. And I was going to make more money from doing that than I was as assistant managing editor of the last newspaper where I worked. And I shared, I was so excited about this, and I was kind of like, Mom, guess what? Guess what I did? I got the system and I'm gonna really make something of myself. And she just like said about 7 words. She said, Dan, what if it's a scam? And I was like, pop, burst that bubble, no more dream. All of my focus went into, I just was like devastated. I was like heartbroken. I was like, I lost all interest in what I did and I did nothing with it and I made no money from it. So it was just a financial burden for me. I mean, that was like one story, one example of another person, me allowing another person to squash on my dream, to just walk all over it, jump on it, beat it down. I allowed that because I was not that centered within myself. I had an expectation on her. I placed an expectation on her to be supportive and encouraging and at least not rain on my parade. I mean, crush it, stomp it. And yet that's not her. She's not that kind of person. So I wasn't thinking. I was just run by my excitement and I was on this high wave and I went into this reef that crashed the wave. And yet, anyway, so that's just one example. I mean, I want you to be aware of your example, like when you were young and someone, I guess I had the right encouragement. I mean, like when I was in, I think it was my, I don't know, junior or senior year, I guess the first semester, senior year, I think, I took honors English, and Mrs. Welty, she saw something in my writing, and I mean, I think I remember like seeing like an A with a red circle around it, and then she wrote a note that says something like, "You're a really good writer, storyteller. You could really do something with this." I mean, I don't remember her exact words anymore, but I'm getting chills just remembering this. And so that was like a positive encouragement. And my dad was, I guess, he believed in me. He was like, we had this really great ritual, which you might want to do with your children as well. It's like he would walk me to the stairs to go up to my bedroom to sleep, and he would say, I like you. And I would say, I like you. And he would say, I love you. And I would say, I love you. And then he would say, and I'm proud of you. And I would say, and I'm proud of you. It was like this little thing that we did. And it was just quite extraordinary for a little guy to have that. This guy is encouraging me. It was like his way of connecting. And it was just quite extraordinary. So if that feels good to you, I like you. I love you. I believe in you. I know how much you matter. I know the difference that you are meant to have on the world, and I'm very proud of you for taking this message to heart and sharing it with everyone you can because you are the gift. You are God's gift to the world after all. And I'm so proud of the person you have become, even right here, how much more loving you are, how much more focused you are, how much more centered you are, how much more in your power you are, and how you're no longer obstructing any of the wealth that's destined to be yours because you're saying yes to life, because you're acknowledging how much you matter and how much you have to give and how you are here to be of greater service to more people. So I really applaud and celebrate and honor you and the person you are because you are God's gift to the world and now you're being it. You're not holding that back. You're not limiting that in any way. And I'm so inspired by all of the good you are now doing by focusing on that and serving people every way you can now. For example, by sharing this Operation Greatness Action Pod number 66 with everyone connected with you and leading them through being that gift themselves by you sharing your thoughts and feelings about each of the points here. And in all of your posts you're making, you're using your invite people link that you got on the about page in our freeingthematrix.com mastermind. And this was how you reached your all of your online friends, you got every one of them stepping up and being that leader of all of their online friends, where just for example, by you getting 1,200 of your online friends joining us in our freeingthematrix.com mastermind through your link, that would be worth $35,400 to you every month. I mean, that's financial freedom money to me, because it's enough to pay the mortgage on a very nice house and probably a very nice car for you and your partner. It's life-changing money, I think. And yet then your 1,200 people who are getting their 1,200 people, that's 1,440,000 people you have touched, you have liberated by giving them the keys to the kingdom to become financially free themselves. And then those 1,440,000 people getting their 1,200 people, you've transformed the lives of 1.7 billion people. 1,728,000,000 people to be exact, just from your 1,200. I mean, that's an example of the power that you have right here to be of greater service. How does that feel to you? Do you know that that's the higher purpose of your life and the higher purpose of social media and the higher purpose of all of our lives and the greatest thing humanity has ever done? I mean, I'm serious. Even if you're Elon Musk and have 219 million some people on Twitter or X following him, this is still a greater purpose than that. And Tesla and SpaceX and all of these other things, all the robot company and all these things, Starlink and whatever, this is still of greater service than that. And so even Elon Musk getting his 219 million people doing this and leading their own Operation Greatness chapters in their communities and becoming parasite cleansed, all as subsets of the freeingthematrix.com mastermind. This is how he is able to serve more people than even he has. And even if you're President Trump and have like 105 million, I think is his, I haven't seen lately, followers on X, this is still, as much as he has contributed, this would still be the higher purpose of even his life by leading, inspiring, transforming, and liberating everyone on the planet. I mean, that's what you are able to do right here just by leading all of your online friends into this action pod number 66. Are you allowing wealth or obstructing it? So hear this message by you getting all of your online friends doing this and being that leader themselves of all of their online friends. This is the monumental turning point in human history, where, for example, your 1,200 become 14. Actually, what is that? Your 1,200 become 1,440,000 people who then become 1.72 billion people. That's humanity liberational. That's the gift you are. Are you allowing wealth or obstructing it? Right here, are you allowing wealth or obstructing it? Are you being of greater service to more people, or are you limiting the unlimited? How is that even possible to imagine or comprehend? Except you see how the only limitation you have ever had, you imposed on yourself. There was no limitation there. It was only because of that old story. So make sure that that old story is no longer there, and you can ask us about it if you want more coaching in our freeingthematrix.com mastermind. We're all here to serve and support you in living your divine design, duty, destiny, dharma, because this is why you are here. You are here to be of great service. Any question about any of this? Let's talk about all of this in our freeingthematrix.com mastermind. I love you. I believe in you. I know how much of a difference you are here to make. And I'm so honored and appreciative and grateful and humbled that you're really hearing this message and living it now. No longer holding back, no longer limiting yourself, no longer being in fear, doubt, worry, scarcity, lack, programming, because you have transcended that, because you are so much greater than the matrix ever was. And now you're leading everyone out of it because this is part of the gift you are. You are God's gift to the world. Your life is God's gift to you. What you do with your life is your gift to God. What was most meaningful for you in this action pod number 66? How are you living your life at the fullest level possible, and there's no limit to that? How much more wealth are you allowing in your life? What impact is that going to have on you and the people you serve and the world by you saying yes to life and opening fully to the abundance it is your destiny to share, to carry, to hold, to use to be of greater service? How much more in your power are you right now? How much greater is the world because you lived and because you gived, just to go with that flow there, because you were giving everything in your heart you have within you to share. How meaningful is this right now, and how is this the turning point of your life, leading to the monumental turning point in human history? Answer all these questions, share your thoughts about all of this in the post that you're making and in the essay where you're taking all of these posts and you're sending them to me personally at dan@danclatt.com, and then you're posting that essay in our freeingthematrix.com. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.